How can you be more proactive as a strategist? Let me give you one email with 3 suggestions for things you could do for your client. I want to show you how you can do 10 minutes of business research to come up with those suggestions. Let's take a hypothetical example. Say you work for the agency that is looking after America's biggest milk manufacturer, Dairy Pure. They've just cancelled the new product launch of their new non-dairy line of products. That was going to be all your work for the next 6 months. No one's going to say it, but maybe you might be out of a job soon. So let me show you how you can get on the front foot and be proactive. First thing you need to do is understand the business. 2 questions. Where does the revenue come from? How much revenue do they make per different customer? I've never worked on this type of business, so let me try and find their financials. I always start at their website. They're probably a publicly traded company, so I can get some numbers around this, I'm sure. Down the bottom, I see that they're owned by Dean's Foods. Let's Google Dean's Foods investor information. Here's the 2018 report, and it holds a lot of information. Here's some good bits. Our vision is to be the most admired and trusted provider of wholesome, great tasting dairy products at every occasion. We find out they make 67% of revenue from fluid milk, 50% of their private label, which we represent. Private label is big but small margins. Having a brand is important for profitability. That's good news for us. Here's some information on their customer. Their customers include retailers, distributors, food service outlets, educational institutions, and government entities across the United States. Their largest customer is Walmart, including its subsidies such as Sam's Club, which accounted for approximately 15% of our net sales for the year ending December 31st, 2018. Also, an interesting fact, we believe that we have one of the most extensive refrigerated direct-to-store delivery systems in the United States. Then you need to work out what is coronavirus impacting on those revenues. A quick Google search, dairy industry corona. Check this link out. This is gold. US retail dairy segment was powdered milk, which posted a 319% increase in sales the week ending March 15 over the year ago figure. Sales of refrigerated milk and skim milk rose 47% and 46% respectively. Sales of refrigerated yogurt, meanwhile, were up 41%. Powdered milk posted a 390% increase in sales. So the situation is looking pretty good. However, grocery is not everything. Checking the article, we realize that the demand from cafes, restaurants, and other food service sectors are going to decrease. Food service accounts for 10 to 15% of UK's liquid milk sector, which in turn represent about 50% of UK's milk consumption. So if the UK is anything to go by, this is going to have an impact on Dairy Pure, hence why this might have an impact. Okay, now let me try to summarize the opportunities. Things are looking good for the category. Powdered milk is the big winner. Let me check if Pure Dairy have a product. Yes and no. Looking at their website, they have an extended shelf life dairy product. First brief is, how do we get people to choose shelf life over powder? The second proactive brief idea comes from this headline that caught my attention when I was Googling dairy information. The milkman being back. Could this be a door into the rising online sales of home delivered groceries? We could create a co-partner deal with one of our grocery partners like Walmart, who we know accounts for 15% of their sales. The third brief idea is that they're the biggest refrigerated delivery company in America. Are they doing anything with the extra capacity during Corona? Is there a story we could tell to prove our vision of the most trusted brand and wholesome brand? Okay, done. Let's wrap it up in an email and send that to the account lead and keep our job. There you go. Under 10 minutes, you can throw 3 reverse briefs at your client. This will make you an invaluable member of your team. Good luck. Here's the email. Dear Stephen, I know you're under a massive strain at the moment, but I wanted to think how we could help you out during this time. Doing some research, I thought of 3 things we could do. Let us know if any of these are of interest. If there is anything else you would like us to look into, we'd be happy to do that too. We could use the campaign we were developing for cafes and restaurants and put it towards bringing back the milkman. One of the first campaigns we could do is bringing back the milkman. we could look to do a partnership with delivery.com or Walmart about creating a milkman program. We have some contacts there that could have some preliminary conversations if you're interested. Powdered milk. We could also create a quick social campaign around this. Let us know if any of this is of interest. We want to make sure we are seen as a partner who is helping drive growth in this hard time. Feel free to give me a call. Julian.